please remember to leave a like, a comment, share the video about, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you. Well, isn't this just fantastic?
Hey guys, I'm going bald. Yep, I, Onision, am going bald. I'm gonna look like Xavier from X-Men pretty soon. Check it out. I'm going bald. Look at that.
So, we haven't covered this guy in a while, and I thought, ooh, this could be interesting. Let's see what's been going on in the world of Onion, aka Onision, an individual I genuinely didn't think would still be online in 2024. So yes, welcome back to another edition of Where Are They Now? Today's subject is going to be interesting because I know about a legal side of things. We'll get to that later. I want to start by going through the content he has produced throughout the year of 2024. Comments all turned off and like to dislike also turned off. I'm going to posit a theory that the reason that first video exists is solely a dig at Mr. Repsion. If I'm wrong, my apologies. But I do know that many people's hairline recedes as they get older, gets a bit thinner on top. I've been following Repsion since he had that emo haircut. Onision's first video released in 2024 was the final part to his Onision ABUSED Framed and Vindicated series. Much like previous entries, it was not well received, although it does have the second highest view count. The like to dislike is resoundingly against him on this, and the comments are turned off.
Then he's talking about aggravated stalking charges supposedly coming to me, that which I know nothing of. As you can see at the bottom, because I'm in a gay marriage, he uses a hateful anti-homosexual slur against me. Here he is making fun of the size of my phallus. In these same series of texts, he was sending me pictures of my own phallus from my OnlyFans. He says my genitals look messed up, implying I have a botched circumcision. It's just very graphic and disgusting. He's also saying that the only reason anyone would call me a pedophile is because of him.
Much in the way of commentary is negated, and because of his, let's call it, irrelevancy, there isn't much in the way of conversation, or wasn't much in the way of conversation about this. Mostly because many did believe he essentially was gaslighting, manipulating, and lying his way to try and make it seem like he's in the right. Truth be told, he's not. And at this point, you'd like to believe he'd understand that, but it comes from a place of dishonesty on his part that he can't. Now, after a 6-month gap, Onision did come back with a short video titled Onision's Ex-Girlfriend Returns.
Alright, let's do this. Hey guys, I've been uploading some pretty whacked out videos as of late, so I want to thank you for all your support through this hard time. Last few weeks have been kind of crazy, but I actually have some pretty exciting news to announce to all of you. Maybe not all of you are going to like it necessarily, but
I'm back.
So I won't deny, I had no idea who she was or what he was talking about at first. Then I realised Onision might be tapping into an alternative market. That market would be YouTube Shorts and by extension TikToks, because he has a TikTok. However, he doesn't have the follower requirement yet to be monetized on TikTok unless he live streams. If he does, I've not seen any of them because he's not the most popular person on the planet. He also does upload some shorts to Bro. Doesn't upload any content there, just there's a few shorts over there, and unfortunately because he has things turned off, I can't check the upload date. So I don't know if they are this year's or if they are from a different year at all. But we'll continue with the videos from his channel, the ones that are readily available, and then we'll go from there to look at some of the shorts and the TikToks as well. So the next video in the list concerns another shortish video that, if it was a little shorter, would in fact be a YouTube short, where Onision dresses up as Elmo. What I've noticed is when he does videos that have a level of what is considered creativity, he does actually get some likes for the video. Not as many as the dislikes, of course not, but he still gets that engagement. Shame the comments are turned off, really, because I'd like to see if anyone does have anything nice to say about what he does. Here's a clip from that Elmo video.
My eyes are big! Is the camera on? I can't even see. Seizure! Keep walking, mother. I hope they don't call the fucking cops!
I'm not going to deny the voice isn't too far off Elmo, is it now? The content's still rubbish, but the accent, the vocal style, it was close enough. Now, because the most successful video he's ever produced is called I'm a Banana, he has tried to recapture that by releasing, without the intro, the song. Now, I'm not going to play that because I'll get a copyright claim. And then before someone queries, everything I've used so far falls within fair use and is used as critique, therefore it is permitted. He actually did later on follow this up 2 months, a month even later, with a I'm a Banana at VidCon. I can play that clip though.
Hey VidCon! I'm a banana! Look at me move!
So now this is where the video takes a bit of a swerve away from the goofy content into a realm of serious. For example, Onision released a video titled I Just Woke Up to Sarah Wishing Cancer on Me, brackets Onision. In this, Onision presents his version of fact concerning what is and is not permitted within the state of Washington, like recording phone calls is permitted. He then within that video plays the phone call, which includes RAPE as a discussion. Because of the nature of the subject, I can't play that in this video. I really can't, because I'd just be blurring out words that YouTube find haram, which at this point is tragic. But I will leave an image on the screen and of course link it in the pinned comment if you want to go watch it. He followed this up with a video titled Why I'm Back. This is where we're heading next.
You said you could destroy us if you wanted to. You said it to Luke and you said it to me.
As a joke? Sure, I probably did.
I specifically had that person sign an agreement that they could not lie about me. And they said they would only sign the agreement if we could do stuff.
I basically was like, oh, you know, only if we do stuff will I sign the papers.
And if they could get what they wanted.
I made jokes about not signing it unless I got something out of it, got what I wanted.
And the person who did that, this is their laugh.
It is worth pointing out that what you're hearing, audio-wise, the phone call, is the very phone call from the last video, the one I didn't show you, because it does bring up RAPE, Onision brings it up, later on in this short video, so I can't play it. The problem Onision has, and it's very prevalent within all his content, is he presents only his side of all of this, and then prevents anyone from being able to publicly discuss it, because he, in much of his content, controls what he deems to be the correct narrative. If there are legal proceedings concerning this, he shouldn't be speaking about it. If there are no legal proceedings, then you're just being a control freak, one that does not want any discussion on the subject matter. Now, all the videos he's done up till present on the Onision channel came because of a video titled This Is It, in which he spoke about speaking frankly about certain issues.
Hey guys, back in the day, I made a lot of videos for Onision Speaks, and they were pretty cool in the sense that they were just like me casually talking, and I kind of made those as part of my therapy to like deal with the stuff that I had been through prior, express my views in the world, and generally give myself a false sense of purpose.
Those videos found their way onto the Onision channel, even though in that video he indicates Onision Speaks, and beyond the more recent Going Bold video, these existential thought videos are the only videos he has released this year with the like and dislike turned off. Whereas before you could see the likes on his videos, and there weren't many. This time you can't see it at all. With his like to dislike turned off and comments as well, engagement for him is beyond minimal, which means his content, like an episode of Joe Rogan with Trump on, would be nigh on impossible to find unless you actively go looking for him, for Onision that is, in this context. For somebody that's trying to be more active as a creator, it's not a good look. But then what is his place in the creator space? What space can there be for him? The accusations against him are resounding. The evidence is compelling, and he has tried to refute a lot of it. And certainly the Chris Hansen documentary did him no favours, but then it didn't help Chris Hansen either. Truth is, there isn't much of a place for him, and there aren't many that want him here either. So perhaps I should go through a few of his shorts, and maybe even a few TikToks, before we move on to another aspect of his year that Repsion covered.
As hated as I am, I have special insight on how to deal with haters. The first thing I do is this. And then I follow that up with a little bit of this.
Hey, Onision.
Oh, hey.
I'm back.
I can see that.
You're never gonna get any followers or subscribers.
Oh God, not you too. Wait, what's happening right now?
Since I've been gone, you've been going downhill.
So nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, hi, who are you?
I'm Anna from the YouTube channel Analycti. Hey, why don't we collab sometime?
Gosh, how many subs do you have?
I just hit 10,000.
Onision! Hi! Nobody likes you. Okay. Hey, Onision! No one likes you.
Anyone else think he looked like a budget Dylan Mulvaney in the last video? Those are videos posted to his TikTok over the past 3 to 4 months. As you can see, he keeps most of the content there fairly light. You might have also noticed his viewer count pretty damn good over there, with him limiting comments as well. Not even a joke, you have to be mutuals for him to allow you to comment. He is still restricting the message and your ability to contribute to any discussion. I don't know if that inhibits your ability to duet or stitch. He has done one with Taylor Swift where she spoke about politics, he said nothing, so essentially added a lot of value to that content. As far as politics go, I have no vested interest in it beyond it being a rather amusing pantomime. Now, ignoring the Onision channel, we're going to go to the Uh-Oh Bro channel, where there are some shorts. I just don't know when they were released. And I thought we'd play a few clips from those, showing off his creativity, because it is that. They're skits, mostly. No harm there, and I'm certainly not going to dunk on someone for being willing to make this kind of content. Before we go to the earlier mentioned Repsion stuff.
Our God of the motherfucking United States the most.
Go ahead and prove it.
Well, if he doesn't, may he strike me right the f*** down.
How about if he does, may he strike you down?
Hey, you piece of shit. That's cheating. You f***ing cheater.
I'm afraid of slides.
It's okay, I'll help you.
Really?
Yeah! My driving skills are way better than yours.
Excuse me, Dale. You never pay attention to me.
Yeah, well, if you had a job, maybe I wouldn't have to work so much to pay the bills.
Okay, you are emotionally abusive.
Now, something of interest that I was hoping somebody would have a clip of actually came from Repsion's channel before I got to the lawsuit stuff that we were going to go to next. And that is that Onision does in fact stream to TikTok. He's not very good at it. And I thought, courtesy of Mr. Repsion, linked to the video in question down below, we'd play a few clips of it to show how he doesn't really know how to be anything but, well, Onision, really.
Kind of want to bring up something else, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So I know you have a very in-depth history with Repsion.
No, he has a history with me. I try to avoid him.
I was just asking about the Repsion situation, and was that legal? Did that ever reach a legal standing point?
He conned his audience out of $25,000 or something
Because
like that.
he made a video about getting a lawyer, because you mentioned you were going to sue him for defamation, ? Correct?
He said, no, like recent?
I wouldn't. Okay, how recent is recent for you? Because I'm talking like, I think it was maybe 2 years back.
You understand that YouTubers have every reason to be dramatic, right?
I do want to clarify for the record, since this gets confused a lot by folks, is that there was nothing of defamation in my original video when this happened. He was taking me for harassment, an anti-harassment order.
Legal stuff.
Yeah,
I have a serious, not serious, but like honest question. I saw pictures of you when you were in court with like a bulletproof vest on. What was that? What was that?
Would you wear a bulletproof vest if you were me? Like, oh, hey, you were threatened a lot, and you have to walk up to the courthouse where everyone's going to know exactly where you are, when you are, and you want to protect yourself from being shot in the chest repeatedly by some rando psychopath from one of the many hate sites that exist about you? Wow, Onision's so
No,
crazy.
I guess we don't. Is there anything through your whole YouTube career that you genuinely regret doing, or that you actually can say you did something wrong and take accountability for it?
Good one. Good question.
I regret letting my scumbag viewers into my life as much as I did.
The people that gave you money, scumbag viewers.
They gave you money. They like the people who supported you.
Look at them. The bulk of them. The bulk
I was
of them.
one of those. I used to be a subscriber on Patreon. So people that gave you your hard-earned money are scumbag people.
I said the bulk.
Okay.
I said the bulk.
But like, it hurts as a fan.
The bulk. The bulk meaning. The bulk meaning the people who are only fans because the algorithm told them to be. Not fans because they saw a genuine human being who they wanted to genuinely support.
Now, as you can tell from the video clips you've seen so far, Onision is trying his best to remain calm. His hate boner for Repsion and vice versa has been going on for a long time. And I don't mean that in a negative way towards Repsion. No, he's done a lot of videos on Onision. He's documented Onision's life in a very compelling way, possibly obsessive as well. However, the points still stand, and Onision really doesn't like him. So when he is grilled about him, he is trying to appear above it. How he handled the harassment case was laughable. He was mean to high hell. The vest, the suit, the beanie, the glasses. He had the look. It was hilarious. This live stream gets a lot of viewers. You can see in the top left corner, he's getting viewers. But not many people are engaged beyond the chat. He's not getting much in the way of revenue from this, which I would also surmise is another reason to do it, because this is one of the few avenues where he can earn something without having to be a part of the monetization program on YouTube, because he doesn't have many avenues left for that income, does he now? Not with that whole personal life going to poop. Now, the legal side, the other part of this that Repsion covered, concerned a court appearance via Zoom. The case concerns a number of parties that would include Onision, Sarah, Regina, and Google. Yes, Google, everyone. It wasn't great, I'll concede, but Repsion was the only person I saw covering this. So I'm going to play a little clip from his video now.
Now calling civil case 23-5523, unknown party versus Google LLC et al. Will counsel please state your appearances for the record, starting with the plaintiff?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Lisa Haba for the plaintiff.
Good afternoon,
Your Honor. Margaret Navy for the plaintiff as well.
Hi. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amit Russell for defendants Google and YouTube.
Hi. Good afternoon, Your Honor. This is Brian Willen, also for the Google and YouTube defendants.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I am James Jackson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I am.
Okay.
So today was the very first day of court between Jackson versus Sarah versus Regina versus Google. And it was very, very underwhelming. Essentially what happens in this is the judge chews everybody out.
Repsion did a fantastic job condensing the whole thing down, this day one court appearance. And the judge does chew everyone out, because there are multiple cases in multiple states and people aren't correctly filing their documents. The procedure has not been followed correctly. Because of that, the judge is quite cross and Onision smirks far too much. I'm not going to play the judge chewing people out, because Repsion's the one with that video. It's right that people go and watch that for the full context. In this, all you need to know is Onision was not free of the consequence of being chewed out. It's just worth noting everyone else got chewed out as well. Now, something that has to be acknowledged is at no point is Onision using any legal counsel to help him with this procedure, this process, right? He's not. This is a problem. Well, it is for him anyway, and I can believe, much like many of the comments Repsion got for covering this, that Onision must have a humiliation kink to willingly continue to do this to himself. It gets better though, because he also filed harassment sanctions. Onision filed that. Repsion got the entire court document and in a near 30-minute video went through it. And I agree with Repsion at this point that it is highly likely a judge will throw it out, not just because he has no legal counsel to help him with this, but because Onision is relying on things from 5 years ago, random remarks, to drive home evidence without any evidence to back it. Circumstantial and anecdotal. No concrete evidence, though. I'll play a clip of that so you have Repsion's quote on this.
I got sent these documents that were filed on Friday by Onision, and we're going to go through this and dissect this because this is what I really wanted to do in my last video, but it just really wasn't that juicy. So what you're looking at here is the first page of 16 different pages of a filing that Onision filed. Defendants James Jackson and Lucas respectfully requested the court impose sanctions against the plaintiff Sarah for engaging in harassing and malicious conduct, including making inappropriate direct contact with defendant James Jackson in violation of the legal protocols. Sarah's behavior, including but not limited to her direct contact with the defendant James Jackson in a hostile manner, are inappropriate, malicious, and warrants immediate court intervention. Now, this is funny to me because what he's trying to do is preposterous, and I'm going to explain to you why a judge is going to throw this out.
A judge should throw it out, and 13 minutes into the video, Repsion explains why. So we're going to skip to that part. Because all this is important, you should watch the whole video. I can't, in good conscience, use too much of his video when he's the one with the document. It should be covered by him. I'm here just reviewing some of Onision's antics throughout the year.
You mentioned in a statement that Sarah's admission to a phone conversation of transmitting an ST letter D, judge isn't going to care. Sorry, judge isn't going to care. This serves no relevancy. This has nothing to do with you specifically. She's telling you information about what she did or didn't do, whether it's real or not, I don't know, not my business, but that serves no relevancy to the actual case. I know what you're trying to do here. You're trying to paint the person as malicious or whatever, and sure, you can try to do that, but again, it serves it doesn't give context to what you're being accused of in the lawsuit.
In the context of the many legal issues that Onision has, Repsion is right. Onision won't want to hear that, and he won't listen to anyone saying it. However, at this point, you are just Onision dragging this out because you want what is considered a victory. There aren't many options left for you to have that. So what can you, Onision, do? Sod all, really. And the only reason you've not got someone to legally represent you is because they will all tell you the same thing. Please stop. You can't win this. One could ponder what would happen if you did hypothetically win. It would be hypothetical, and it would be a damning statement about how broken your system is. Because you shouldn't win, Onision, and you know that. As far as his year goes, he is clinging on to relevancy. He's explored the option of TikTok, he live streams there. Considering what he once was many years ago, the success he had even when he was on the receiving end of all the negativity, to where he is now, where he barely gets any views at all really, only garnering any level of success a modicum, a minute amount on TikTok. It is a curiosity to me that he even bothers to persist, when there is nothing more he can add to the online space. So, odds on him carrying on in 2025?